What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to your doggone boys channel, Jared. And today we're gonna be reviewing another video from Kendra G and her ratchet ass people. Now, let's keep in mind I am trying to keep my sanity while doing these videos because a lot of this Huckleberry bullshit that a lot of these people come up on this channels up on this channel with is extremely delusion, and I personally can't deal with it sometimes. So yeah, today we're gonna be reviewing this woman that says she's a model and is a single mom of one. Yeah, let's hear this.
Cute.
Oh, thank you.
What's your name, baby?
My name is Early, like early in the morning.
Is your name really early?
Yeah,
Now, are you always on time?
I have to be.
I was gonna say my ass name can never. I'm always late, so that would just be an oxymoron if my name was early and I'm always late. So you have to always be early.
I have to be, or else I get made fun of. So,
Okay, don't cut your head off. They like you. They're saying yes. She's pretty.
oh, thank
All right, early. Where you
you.
calling from?
I'm from LA, but I live in New
All
York right
right.
now.
Okay. All the beautiful girls live in LA. I'm trying to tell y'all, they all around this city, child.
Yeah.
They may live in LA and New York, but they all probably are the type of chicks that are delusional as shit. So let's continue.
How old are you, early?
I'm 30.
30. Okay, you look younger than 30.
Thank
What do you do
you.
for a living?
I am a fashion model, so I work
Fashion model.
from LA to New York.
Okay. Make sure your head's not cut off, sweetheart. Okay. So we got early, LA 30, a fashion model. Do you have any children?
I do. I have a son. He's 3. I'm sorry. He just turned 4 this week.
Okay. Why are you not with the father?
We're just not compatible. We broke up when my son was 6 months, but we got pregnant very early in the relationship, so um, sooner than we knew we weren't compatible for each other.
Okay, okay. Fashion model for
So y'all weren't compatible, but y'all was compatible enough to dog go hit the sack and you to get pregnant. Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world. For you to have a child for a man that after 6 months later you broke up with after having a child with. So yeah, that makes a ton of sense in the world, ma'am. Yeah,
4-year-old son. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
And you were never married, or have you been married?
No, never been married.
Okay.
never been married, a model, and has a baby daddy and has a 4-year-old son. Yeah, that just keeps getting better and better. Let's clap it up for the delusional people.
I think I got it all. Early is her name. LA 30, a Libra, fashion model, a mom to a 3-year-old. No, 4-year-old.
4 year old. He's
4-year-old.
4.
4-year-old. All right, girlfriend, what kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for like a old fashioned classic man, a provider, protector, a black man.
You looking for an old fashioned type of guy. That old fashioned type of guy is gonna want you at home, cooking and cleaning, and to not have any children by another man that you didn't even marry. Yet you are a baby mama, a model, a fashion model, which is okay, I guess. That means that people only come to you for your looks, not for what's between your earlobes, and that basically means that you're only good for one thing and one thing only: smashing and dashing.
Um, a good looking, handsome man. What else? Someone with great values, morals, very wholesome, but likes to have fun. No
Okay.
craziness.
No craziness. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers, like my non negotiables.
Yes.
What the fuck do you think a deal breaker is, ma'am? See, like I said, nothing between your earlobes.
I can't do liars. Like, that is non-negotiable for me. Cleanliness. Like, I am a mom, but I'm a mom to one kid. I don't need two kids. Um, what else? I don't know. Um, height. Honestly, I'm 5'10", so I'm a tall woman. Um, my minimum usually is like 6'4". That's like my bare minimum.
Your bare minimum is 6'4". You 5'10", and your bare minimum is 6'4". Bitch, a small percentage of the population is 6 foot and above. You just literally counted out everybody, and I'm 6'2". You just literally cut down everybody. You just went straight to NBA height. You big dummy. Literally, big dummy.
For men. I've been a little more open-minded lately, but 6'4" and up is preferable for me. Athletic, healthy. That's all I can think of right now.
Yeah, I'm glad that's all you can think of right now. And I'm pretty sure you have a whole entire fucking list to go along with that. Ma'am, let me be honest with you. You ain't gonna get a man that's 6'4". You ain't gonna get a man that's high. Sorry to use KS's words, but high value man. You ain't gonna get one of them. You gonna get an average earner that works a 9-to-5 job. Reason why? And maybe you might not even get that. You're a baby mama that's a model. Got pregnant by a man that you didn't even marry. You left the man 6 months after your son was born, and then on top of that, you are a 5'10" woman, and you want a man that's 6'4", athletic built, and I'm pretty sure you want him to be able to. Never mind. I'm gonna just leave that last part to y'all imagination of what I'm gonna say. Y'all probably know what I'm gonna say, but I ain't gonna say that.
There's more, honestly. There's more. That's all I could think of off the top of my head.
So you live it because you're a model, so you're around tall men all the time, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Was your child's father tall?
Yeah, he's 6'4". He's
6'4".
honestly the shortest man I've dated. Yeah.
He's the shortest.
So he's the shortest man that you've dated. So he's the shortest man you've dated. So you mean tell me that you're used to dating men that's taller than him, ma'am? You about to be like Brittany Renner, baby mama, and damn near about to go crazy. This is Brittany Renner's future. Brittany Renner is her future self. Her future self is Brittany Renner.
First man you dated is 6'4"?
Yeah. He's my minimum.
So 6'4" is the minimum.
Yes.
So a guy 6 feet, you can't do that.
I don't know. They have to be like, they have to be the whole package for me to be like, okay, I can do this 6 feet.
What?
Is that rude?
Well, listen, your reality is your reality. This is why I always ask people follow-up questions. But if you are a fashion model, so I'm assuming you're around tall men all the time if you're a model. Yeah. And you said 6'4" is the shortest man you ever dated. So, I mean.
If she's a model, then I'm a fucking fat ass model with a beer gut, with a daggone Speedo on, drinking a keg of whiskey or a keg of beer, saying, "Hi, ladies. I know I look sexy, but," or saying some shit, or saying some bullshit like that. If she's a model, then I'm a fat ass model in a fucking Speedo. Let's continue.
Let's keep going. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
He has to make more than me. I make 6 figures, so he has to make more than me, for sure.
Is there a minimum?
A minimum that he can make?
Mm-hmm.
I've never thought about that. I don't know.
Would you date
Just more than
a
me,
guy
honestly.
that made?
Because I
I know
can
you
take
said.
care of myself. So if he makes more than me, like, I'm happy. Obviously, the more the better.
Okay. If he made 85K, you couldn't do that.
No. I'm
Well, she's destined to be single forever, and I hope that Kendra one of these days do a show where they come to and tell about themselves, their success stories. Because I got a feeling there's gonna be a lot of failures and success stories. I can already see that. Because look at the level of delusion that a lot of these broads have. My, it is just delusional as
sorry.
Okay.
I
Well,
live in New
sometimes it's
York. I live
100K.
in New York and LA, the two most expensive cities in the country. So, like, 85K is not going to fly with me. I'm sorry.
Okay. 110?
I would settle, depending on what he does.
settle, bitch. You are a damn 30-year-old baby mama. Settling is what you call it. If anything, a man that chooses to date you will be settling for you. In fact, you are getting older, so your looks are going to start to fade. It's funny how these ladies that love to rely on their looks to get popularity and fame, they find out down the line that that face, that body, all has a time limit. And when your titties start to sag and your butt starts to droop, then y'all gonna be over there like this. Oh my god, I need to find somebody that's gonna marry me. And you've been clapped up by so many different men while trying to find that top earner that you can find. It's gonna be real funny when she hits that fucking wall hard. She may look good, but she a baby mama, so still, she a baby mama. She gonna find out the hard way soon enough.
Girl, I ain't the damn judge. The hell? Talk about something I will settle.
I mean,
So 110 is you would
I
settle
will tell
for
you
110.
this. I make more than 110, so I would prefer he makes more than that.
Okay. All right. So 6 figures, more than 110. I was trying to gauge a minimum. She canceled out 80. More than 110. More than 180.
I would do 180.
Okay. 180. 180, man. So not only 180, at least 6'4".
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny when she finds out that she ain't getting none of that.
Cultured black
Huh?
man. I said
You
cultured.
live in LA. You just need to
I
go
live
to
in
the
New
Lakers
York.
party.
I'm from LA, but I live in New York.
Well, then go to all the NBA games and go to their parties. Fine, get close to one of the mamas or the wives and go and hopefully she invites you over to one of their private parties because that's where those men gonna be. Tall.
I'm trying to stay away
6'4" is six. Usually, it's what's interesting is usually there's a 6 feet. 6 feet, child.
But I'm 5'10".
6 feet, you probably gotta make
wear
500K.
My heels minimum are 4 inches. So with heels, I'm 6'2". You know, I like to look up at a man.
I will say this. I definitely understand the tall request from tall women. Because all women want to have most, whether height should matter or not, I understand tall women wanting tall men because you want a man that you can look up to. So it's fair. I'm understanding. I'm understanding. It's just, I'm trying to think of the pool of these men. But let's keep going. So at least 180. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Should I? Let me see. I have a mirror right here. Should I do a mirror shot?
We can try that. Okay. Oh, you definitely have the model shape. Okay. Ooh, posing for us. Okay.
Yeah. Nah. Stuck up. Too stuck up. Nah. She do that shit, most men would be turned off.
We got early, LA, 30, Libra, mom to a 4-year-old. Could the guy have kids?
I'm okay with kids. As
Do
long
you
as
want more
he has
kids?
a good relationship with the baby mom,
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
Do you want more kids yourself?
I want like one more kid.
One more kid. Okay. When was your last relationship?
3.5 years ago.
3.5 years ago. Here's the deal. I want to say this. A 6, she said she's looking for a man that doesn't exist. I'm anxious to see who said that, and I'm going to respond to that. Ken Prince 305 said she's looking for a man that doesn't exist, so Kendra runs a fairy tale show. Well, I will say this. This is why I said go to NBA games.
I've met them before.
Well, okay.
You met them before, and all of the people are telling you you are wrong. You are delusional. Ma'am, you said you've met them before, but where are you right now? You are a baby mama. You are single. You are on Kendra G's ratchet ass dating show looking for a man to come and date you that's making $180,000 or more. That's 6'4". That's a provider, a protector, and is handsome. And you want a black man on top of that. You are on Kendra G's show. That is the key point here. Which is tall tale signed of, you cannot find him.
Before I say what I'm going to say, what happened to the men that are your height and make your salary amount? What happened? Did you date them?
So now that I'm a mom, it's a little different. Like I don't have as much patience as I used to. So I'm so easy to cut stuff off sooner than later. Before I was a little more patient and I would give people more chances and stuff to try to like see. Now I'm just like one little red flag and you're done.
So that means you're not even a good person to be around. You're not even a good judge of character. One red flag and you're done. All because you... Nah, I got a feeling you was always like that. It's just now it's more pronounced because you're looking for somebody to come in and step in as a dad to your son. If your child's father's not in his life. So that's that reality of that situation. But let's continue. Because I guarantee you it's a lot more to this story than we think.
So...
And what are normally the red flags that make you be out?
Like my non-negotiables, like a little ounce of lying, just...
What did you say, honey?
I said like a little bit of lying, or like if I feel like I can't trust you for whatever reason, like I'm good.
Do you think that you being a mother, does that interfere with some of these men or no?
No, I don't think so. But now
You don't think so. So that means that you thinking that everything's supposed to go your way just because you're a model. Ma'am, you're a mom. Your marketplace, your sexual marketplace value has decreased by a lot because you had another man's child who did not marry you, and you left him after 6 months. So your entire marketplace value has gone down because of this. Therefore, you cannot ask more than what your baby daddy was. Sorry.
I look in the eyes of being a mom, I'm just like, would I want this man around my kid? Because I don't bring my kid around just anybody. So it's like, if I feel like you're not a man that I would want my son to somewhat look up to because you're going to be around him, then I cut it off too.
Okay. I want to say this to the guy that said what he said. That guy does exist. Do we all watch basketball? We see 6'4" black men.
Basketball. We watch basketball, yes. Kendra, you're not looking at the situation at hand. You're not seeing what men are saying. Men do not want to date a baby mama like this. She thinks her value is still where it was before she had her son. She is not the same woman. She was dating this man and she didn't get married. She's never been married. She's 30 years old. So whatever she got going on with her as far as looks, that shit's about to drop. So I'm sorry. No. Just because you see basketball players on TV every day and that you're around these men, most of these men are looking for women that are at higher value than her.
Who make a lot of money, play basketball every day. So does he exist? Absolutely. Is he a 1% man? Absolutely. So that's what it is. They exist, like I said, the NBA. I literally just posted a video with a guy that's 7 feet. He's actually on his way to the NBA. So they exist. The question then comes, are they aligned with what you desire? And that's you're an attractive girl. We said that when you first came on. You're in great shape. You're around these men. You thought I was joking. I wasn't. Go to NBA games, become friends with one of the wives, and get into that circle. Because that's where the man you described pretty much is.
And I'm going to tell her this. Good luck trying to get into those circles. Because as soon as she start coming, they going to see her as an automatic threat. Those women ain't gonna just allow her around them, Kendra. And you know that. They ain't gonna just allow her ass around them. They gonna look at her like she trying to get their husband. We already know how that's gonna go. She ain't even gonna get close. They see her coming, they gonna see her as an automatic threat, and they gonna be like, no, bitch, you gotta go. We all know that. We all know how basketball wives are about their husbands. They ain't letting nobody come in.
Yeah, I've dated the athletes before. I'm kind of like over that phase. I don't know.
Okay. So what other? I guess you could be 6'4" and not an athlete and do well. I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe a man that's no longer in the.
Maybe I'll lower the height a little bit. Like 6'4" and up is what I'm used to. The last guy I dated was 6'2", and I was okay with that because he, checked all the other boxes. So like I said, I'm very much open-minded. It's just preference. I would prefer somebody much taller.
So somebody my height, you dated, but it didn't work, ma'am. No. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not worth it. You're not worth a man having a headache every damn day he come home. You're not even worth having a headache. You're not even worth the headache of actually dating you or marrying you. I'm sorry to tell you that. You are not worth the damn headache. You are the definition of juice not worth the squeeze. You come off as a pompous bitch that thinks she deserves everything under the fucking world just because you're pretty. I'm sorry. Pretty don't last long. You're 30. Get over it. Get over your fucking self.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's keep going. All right, I asked you your last relationship. Okay. Excuse me. Also, was it your son's father?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
As of this year, I'm a virgin.
As of this year, you're Jesus Christ. As of this year, you're a virgin. As of this year, you are a virgin. You know what? I'm tired of you broads lying. I'm tired of you broads coming up with fucking terms. As of this year, I'm a virgin. What in the hell does that mean? Of this year, I'm a virgin. Of this year, I'm a virgin. You have a son. You ain't no damn virgin. Stop. We know you still clapping, getting your cheeks clapped by your baby daddy. Stop. You broads be coming up with the most insane shit to fucking come out of your mouth. I be expecting motherfuckers to not to roast you. What the hell is this?
Oh, are y'all resetting the year? Y'all resetting the year?
If we're going based off of 2024, I'm a virgin for sure.
Okay. Someone said, and I think I did ask her this question. Someone said, she said she's dated those men, but what happened to them? We totally did have that conversation. You said that the way you're describing it, it was more so on you, that a little bit of lying, you keep it going. So
Yeah, I feel
for
like
that person who said I didn't ask that question, I did. We already had that conversation.
yeah.
Okay. All right. 3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws I have to work on. I don't know. No, I'm so perfect. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
That was not funny.
3 flaws I have to work on. Just being more open-minded, I guess, a little more open-minded. Being more present in the moment and just not holding on to the past. And 3 flaws. That was 2. I don't know. I gave you 2 out of 3. I think that's better than nothing.
And someone
Yeah, she gon' have a whole lot of cats and dogs about to dial on. Yep, exactly who is she about to be? She gonna have a lot of cats and dogs, and she gonna die alone.
said there are tall lawyers and doctors. Are those the only professions y'all think exist
I feel
now?
like those are
Child,
the worst, though. Lawyers and doctors, those are the worst professions.
I think here's the deal. We're in 2024. When we grew up, those were very popular professions that we would think of that did well. But 2024, there's all types of millionaires and all types of fields, child. Like lawyers and doctors. And also, when I challenge everyone to think of this too. Think of the type of lifestyle that you desire. Like, no diss to doctors, but doctors work a lot.
Yeah.
They work a lot. They're not always available. Like, you got to think, don't just go off of the Cosby Show. That's where I think we got it from. Because Heath Cliff was a doctor and Claire was a lawyer. There's more professions, Black community, than those two. We'll keep going. All right. Early is her name. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because it's me. I don't know. I'm already a mom, so I'm very like motherly in that sense, and like I feel like I can make a house a home very easily. Like I do everything. I cook, I clean, take care of the kids. I'm very feminine. Like I just need like a masculine man to come in and just add to this. I'm already good on my own with my son, so the man that I would want is somebody that would just come in and add to that.
Okay. I guess you keep saying because it's me and then you joke, but I do believe you honestly feel that way.
Wait, say it again?
I don't think you're joking. No, earlier when I said something, you said I didn't have any flaws. I can tell you're very confident.
I am.
I mean, you're a model. You're a model, so you have to be confident. And I mean, you get paid to be pretty.
Yeah. And
Yeah, she gets paid to be pretty. What happens after that pretty goes away? That's what nobody ever asks. What happens with pretty is no longer good enough. We never answered that question. It's only about her being pretty, but pretty only lasts for so long. So after pretty leaves and dies down, pretty becomes basic. Pretty never becomes anything else other than a past memory.
And I'm used to rejection too. So it's like, I would love to be told, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, let me know so I can work on it. But there's just.
Well, this is what I will say. I don't know about doing wrong. I can tell you're in the world. Like if you're saying the shortest man you ever dated is 6'4", then that means you're around those type of men on a regular. So that's your reality, which is fair. Now, do you want marriage or no? Do you not want marriage?
I'm like so.
Okay.
If I never get married, I'd be okay with that. But I would love to be married and like give that to my son and like have another child too and show them like a 2-parent household.
So now you want a two-parent household after you've had a child, and now you want to get that to your son. Men ain't dealing with this shit no more. I'm gonna just say that.
Right. I think that it's dope. You mentioned your son a couple of times and how whoever you date, it has to match well with your son. So I just think that character needs to trump everything since you're thinking of your son, right? Not saying it's not going to happen. It seems like you haven't found it yet, though. You've been dating a lot of tall men who make your salary requirement, but for some reason you keep canceling them out because they're not good enough to be around your son. So am I telling you to date a man that's 5'8" or 5'9"? I'm not really saying that. But what I'm saying is if the character is most important, lead there. So if you meet a guy that is just taller than you, is going to love on you and treat your son good, or maybe even your height, who knows, that should be first.
Yeah.
I don't
Like I
think you'll
said,
have
I'm
to
a
worry
lot more
about.
open-minded now
Yeah.
than I was before.
I think you'll. I do think you're going to attract men with money, even though men will say you have a child. I still think you're going to attract guys with money, so I don't think you have to really worry too much about that. I mean, if you're in New York, in LA, and you're a model, you're going to be in circles with money. So, but I will say this. I love that you call me, but you're going to have a faster chance in your reality. So do not negate your reality. If you're around these tall men that got money, get to know them because that's going to be a faster way for you to close the deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, with all that being said early, how can the guy reach out to you?
At this point, she gonna say what she thinks. She gonna do what she want to do. My thing is, hats off to her. But when you fail, please don't get mad at the men or blame black men because we have nothing to do with this. This is all your decision. So please, when you fall on your face, please don't come from black men because black men have nothing to do with this. We are totally innocent. This is upon you, not us. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, I'll see you guys on the flip side, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.